Come and join us today at Busch Gardens Tampa. We're going to show you the all-day dining deal. There's 5 different food options, so you can decide which ones you want to stop at. Definitely recommend at least eating 2 or 3 times to really take advantage of spending $60 per adult and $30 per child. And you can even get Chick-fil-A here. So the first place we're going to eat at is Zagora Cafe, which is at the entrance, and I think it's open just normal park hours. So at least it doesn't close early, not to my knowledge. This is also going to be the busiest restaurant, I believe, because it's in the front and it's just right there, easy to find. So with the dining deal, you get either a dessert or a side, so you pick one of these things each meal plan, and then you can pick your entree. Now, they were completely out of fruit park wide. Sometimes they have grapes or other fruit cups, but unfortunately they did not have any fruit to choose from. I believe that salad is an actual entree. They did have a cup of carrots and then those desserts. And they also had mozzarella sticks as a side, so I did grab those as well. We ended up getting just a little bit of everything to show a variety. And then once you scan in, you are allowed to eat again after 90 minutes with that meal plan if you want.
All right, so we got our food here. We got a couple of cupcakes. Look at how pretty those are. Look at that. And a caramel cheesecake right there. Chicken tenders, which look nice and fresh. A bacon cheeseburger. A regular cheeseburger. Mozzarella sticks. Some drinks coming, but that's it right there.
This is a lot of food right here. So we still have the burger place to go to. But yeah, it's nice. It was about 23 minutes or so. I forgot to stop it, but I mean, it does get long around lunchtime. This is a lot of food, and be careful with the birds, but it is a better deal if you're gonna eat at least twice, because it was like $17 for one little meal, not even a side or a drink. How's your burger? Good? How's your chicken, buddy? Okay. And Rick said it's like a standard pub burger, basically.
Yeah.
You like the chicken better or the burger better?
Chicken's better.
Chicken's better. I like the mozzarella sticks, actually. I have one of these. These are good. We cut it in half to share, so I'll get some pizza later too. Let's see purple over your face. That one's vanilla, which the workers didn't know.
Your shirt.
Yeah, it matches your shirt. Perfect.
But yours doesn't match yours.
He's got yellow on his shirt somewhere.
Oh, okay.
How's your cupcake, buddy? Yeah.
Yours looks like peanut butter on top of it.
It does. Chef Rick says the caramel cheesecake is better. Watch out for these flies.
Not bad. Yeah. It's not bad.
All right, the second location is right across from Cheetah Hunt, the Seretti Overlook, where you can overlook, obviously, the Serengeti with the giraffes, has pizza, and it's right across from Cheetah Hunt. Over by the pizza place, you've got 3 different coasters, so you can go ride some rides, do some other things before it's time to eat again. Now, my son did have to have 6 stitches on the bottom of his foot, so we do have him in a wheelchair for another week. And I was honestly pretty impressed with how they handled people in wheelchairs as long as they're able to transfer, because it made it easy to still get on rides. But when we took the elevator, it said level 3 was the restaurant, and this was actually a different restaurant. I looked at the view and then I headed back to the second floor that said pub. They completely redid this pizza place from the last time we had been there, because there was just the normal stations where you pick up your own food. This time you order at the cash register and then they deliver it to you at that table. And looking at these prices for just pizza, it's around $17 to $18, plus you're gonna have to pay extra for sides and drinks, so you are better off getting the meal plan if you know you're gonna eat 2 or 3 times. And they have sodas, sweet tea, unsweet tea, water, lemonade, Fanta, things like that. So we did do the entree Caesar salad and a side Caesar salad. I guess they were out of the side Caesars, so they just gave us 2 entree salads. I do think the entree salads were pretty small though, so you're better off just doing the pizza in this location. But as I'll show in another video, there is a better spot for salads that have more things on them. This was just some Parmesan cheese and croutons. Look at that cheesiness. The pizzas are usually pretty good here, but I think you get a better deal with the other one just because of how the size of the salads are really small. So the other one was a better deal. And they had more side offerings. The other place had more sides. They had like brownies and all kinds of stuff. So far the other one's a better option. Next up is Dragon Fire Grill in Pantopia. They got Coaster Coffee inside here. And sometimes they have shows and stuff too. To the left is going to be the dining Asian walk, tacos. So Mexico and America, which we already had burgers today, so we're going to do something else. So this one has the more of the options. A little bit of everything.
Yeah.
So the ices are included in this. There you go. Gonna do that. Stir fries, orange chicken, beef, and broccoli. Pineapple, coconut cheesecake, and then the custards. The pineapple, coconut, we had the coaster cupcakes already. Carrots, chocolate chip cookie, and the brownie, which I already saw. I like that at least Busch Gardens has a pretty good variety of different options at each of the restaurants. It's not just chicken and burgers everywhere you go. So we did get the orange chicken, and then Rick picked some tacos. I believe it was steak or chicken or beef, and he got the chicken, and it comes with the rice and beans. So for the sides, since they didn't have any fruit, we got the desserts we hadn't tried before. It was really loud in here, so they were playing live music, which was actually really nice to see while you eat, which is one thing I like about eating inside the Dragon Fire Grill. Out of the 5 options to eat at for the all-day dining deal, this is one of our favorites. Exactly where they are at the park, but there was a spot next to the Chick-fil-A that had a freestyle machine where we could fill up our water bottles too. So we got 2 meals we can, actually we got 4 meals we can use, but we're gonna use 2 here and 2 at the barbecue place because we're not gonna eat that much, to be honest. So it is pretty awesome that they have Chick-fil-A as part of the meal deal. The one time we did not have the meal deal, 4 of us, it cost $70 to eat, which honestly is a lot of money for fast food. But you are limited with the meal deal. I know you can get the sandwiches or the chicken nuggets and the fries, but you cannot get a milkshake. And with the ice cream as a side, you can only get vanilla. You can't get any other flavors. So you have the option of either fries or the vanilla cone as a side. You can't do both. And for the drink options, it was only the soda fountain drinks. The one time we did eat here, we had the chicken nuggets, so that's what those look like. But this time we just got the kids a chicken sandwich, that's what they wanted, and the vanilla cone as a side. But if you like Chick-fil-A or you have picky eaters, it's a great option. I just feel like the other restaurants are going to be a better value for the portion sizes because you're going to get a lot more. So for that shake, it was $9, so that would be something you would have to pay for extra. So that video was about 6 or 8 months ago, so this time they had picked that waffle cone and then the chicken sandwich. So it's just standard. At least it was quick. There wasn't a long line when we went. Maybe took 10 minutes. And the chicken sandwich, I think, is just a bun, a chicken patty, and the pickles. We don't usually go to Chick-fil-A, but I'm assuming that that's normal. And just a side note, we did recently upload a video on all the rides at Busch Gardens. Busch Gardens has some amazing roller coasters. And stay tuned because I will be doing a separate video on our fun day out here where we saw some of the new shows and we of course rode the rides. Now we did run into a problem, so just be aware that this could happen, but the restaurants in the back closed earlier than what was advertised. So instead of closing at 8 like we were told at the very front of guest relations, and also the restaurant itself said 8 p.m., they closed closer to 7 or 7:30. So I'm gonna have to show an old clip of the Smokehouse because it was closed when we got there. We got there around 7:30 and we were told they closed at 8. And that can definitely be frustrating if you paid $60. So the only option we had was the very front of the park. So just be aware of that. Make sure you get your food before 7 o'clock or go to the very front of the park that closes at 9. So for the Smokehouse, like I said, they have a better option for those salads. Those look a lot better than the ones that were at the pizza place. At least for us, there were several different options. And I believe for the fruit they had that cup of grapes, which they did not have this trip since they were out of fruit. They also had pickles. I believe those were like s'mores cheesecakes. They had different cupcakes not too long ago. This was maybe 6 or 8 months ago. So sometimes the desserts do change out. Those are the same brownies as we had this trip and the same chocolate chip cookies, but they also had this really delicious looking cobbler. And what I like from these Smokehouse is they are cutting that meat fresh. It is really good. We got brisket and ribs, and it is a bigger portion, as you can see, than just eating at Chick-fil-A. They don't let you substitute the baked beans, and I personally don't like them, but again, it was more than enough to eat. We had gotten the kids a side of mac and cheese, and then we got that meal, which I think was around $17 to $20. We did not have the meal deal this trip, but we only ate once. So if you're gonna be here all day, definitely consider that dining deal. How do you like the briskets here?
It's good. It's tender. I like how they leave the fatty part on it. It's nice and charred. That's the best part.
Yeah, I like the fatty part.
And their fries are good. They almost taste like barbecue seasoned fries.
Yeah, they have some nice seasoning on them. I'm surprised the kids think it's not spicy. Or think it's, yeah, they don't think it's spicy.
I like the fact that it comes with a big piece of toast.
Yeah, that's nice. It's good for the value. So since this was the only place that was open, the Zagora Cafe in the very front, the lines did get really long, so just be aware of that. But at least we were able to use the last meal that we had wanted since we had only used Chick-fil-A for the kids. It was around 8 o'clock. The park closed at 9 and they were completely out of desserts and sides. So again, make sure you get your food by 7 so this doesn't happen. But we at least got our entrees. We got the chicken with the fries and the burgers. I'm just reporting our experience so that you guys are prepared. It happened to us at SeaWorld too, which we have a full video on the dining deal there as well. You can definitely take advantage of it. Just be prepared that sometimes things close earlier than noted. I hope this video was helpful. I'll put more Busch Gardens and even SeaWorld videos down below. Thank you for watching.
For more videos, go to our channel and subscribe.
Click these videos next, the top one being all the rides at Busch Gardens in Tampa, and the bottom one being the all-day dining deal at SeaWorld, since they are sister companies. And check the playlist down below in the description to see more from both parks.